Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Forrester Creations salon, Ridge rushes to Taylor's side after she collapses. She ultimately comes around and Ridge wants to call an ambulance or get her to the sanitarium. She refuses. In the main office, Steffi and Finn kiss. He assures her Hope isn't on his radar. Steffi says he's on hers. Finn didn't notice Hope looking at him because he only has eyes for her, his gorgeous and sexy woman. Eric walks by and they're pleased to see him. Eric tells Steffi he's about how effects are going right now. The Brooks bedroom shoot with JJ was amazing. They talk about how Ridge is in a good place. Steffi thinks it's because of her mama's influence. In the design office, Carter tries to talk Hope into modeling lingerie. Hope appreciates the study, but she wants him to admit the fact that he's been allowing about her in lingerie. They laugh and Carter sighs. Carter admits he's been allowing about Hope in lingerie, but it's good for the business and he knows she'd rock it. Hope's just glad someone's thinking about her in undergarments. Carter chuckles. Hope muses that Thomas was the last bone. To see her in lingerie, and look how that turned out. Carter talks about his affair with Quinn. It wasn't his finest moment and is the biggest remorse of his life. And look at how that turned out. At Il Giardino, Will and Katie arrive. Katie's so glad they can have lunch, just the two of them. Will's heard all about the place's history. Katie says it's one of her favorite places, they'll have to make him a regular. Will admits he wanted to talk to his mama. She asks, what about? He says, Dad. They sit, and Katie asks how Will would feel if she got back with his father. Will says his passions don't matter, I'm only concerned about you. They bandy whether Bill is sincere. Katie thinks he's worked on himself. Will thinks Katie is the stylish thing to be to him, besides him and his family. She was devoted to him, and he tore their marriage piecemeal, had an affair with her family. Katie doesn't want him to feel poorly about his father or his Aunt Brooke. There were extenuating circumstances. Will doesn't need them to get back together, however, don't do it for me, if you're event allowing about getting back together with Pater. In the main office, Finn, Steffi, and Eric gush about Taylor. She has a good effect on Steffi's father, and her energy is contagious. The kiddies go nuts for her. Steffi says they're lucky to have her influence, and so numerous great instructors in their lives. They'll have so important fun with their grandma. Eric asks Steffi if she thinks she'll stay this time. She hopes so. He knows how important Ridge cares for her mama. Steffi says they've an unbreakable bond and that will remain until they take their last breath. In the salon, Taylor refuses to go to the sanitarium and informs Ridge he absolutely cannot tell Steffi about this. She wouldn't have him disturbing their son. At Il Giardino, Katie doesn't want Will to be angry with his father. He says he's not, but Katie can tell their relationship is strained. Will says he loves Pater. And there are corridor of him that he admires, but he wishes for further a man who could be an illustration of how to live his life. He's not interested in chasing women and smashing companies. I've seen the way Bone Bill operates. I saw the way he treated you. Taking his mama's hands, Will tells Katie she exfoliate way too numerous gashes over him, at some point, enough has to be enough. In the design office, Carter tells Hope that when Quinn and Eric ended their marriage, he allowed. There would be more between them, but he was wrong. Eric comes by and Hope and Carter claim they were talking about Brooks' bedroom breaking records. Eric seeking a delineation and mumbles that the print session was great. Hope's veritably proud. Her mama is the stylish at modeling lingerie. Eric finds his delineation and exits. Carter smiles, that man is the swab of the earth. He sensations that they renovated effects up after Quinn. They agree office loves are injudicious. Hope says hooking up with her lead developer was a bad idea. They both shake their heads and say, no way. In the main office, Steffi tells Finn it's nice knowing her mama is then and doing great. family is so important. She knows it's not perfect, but no matter what Brooke and Hope suppose, she, Thomas, and her parents are a family. In the salon, Taylor tells Ridge she's formerly been checked out. I've had these attacks. Ridge wants to know what's going on. Taylor sighs, I spoke to a croaker. In Europe. Ridge asks what the croaker said to her. At Il Giardino, Katie thinks it's good that Will has gotten him many effects off his casket. Will is easing back into life with his pater. At his own pace. Katie knows he can be a little eager and pertinacious. Will complains he doesn't know he's not 10 times old presently. Katie understands that, since he'll always be her baby. She thinks they're on the right path to mending, and she's glad Will can tell her how he feels. Will announces that he has other news, he's transferring seminaries. This is where I want to be. This is where I need to be, so I can look after you and cover you. Katie hugs him and smiles, good, good, good. In the design office, Carter and Hope suppose if two hot people find each other seductive, it's veritably parlous. Hope clears her throat and tells him she'll suppose about his suggestion regarding her in lingerie. He replies, I'll suppose about it too. They drop a fabric sample and awkwardly pick it up, touching hands and locking eyes. In the main office, Steffi tells Finn she no way wants to be piecemeal from her mama ever again. In the salon, Ridge asks Taylor to be straight with him, so he can be there for her. Taylor tells him she can take care of herself, he must make sure Steffi's okay. He's confused. She tells him she has heart failure. Ridge blinks, heart failure? Taylor nods. I don't have long to live. I'm dying, Ridge. I'm dying. Ridge rolls. Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan's marriage is about to be on the jewels, and Taylor Hayes is to condemn. Taylor Hayes made her passions about her ex-husband Ridge enough athwart this week on The Bold and the Beautiful. The former hubby and woman bandied their relationship over the times and what they've been over to since Taylor left city. Ultimately talk turned to their old love, and Taylor dropped a lemon on Brooke Logan's hubby and confessed that she misses him. And, we're enough sure she didn't mean as a friend. The Bold and the Beautiful pens have set up enough transparent breakup, and are on the verge of rejuvenating the tried and true Taylor Ridge Brooke love triangle that we watched play out multitudinous times over the decades. Easily, Brooke has no idea what's about to hit her and was just boasting to her sisters how amazing her relationship with Ridge was. Little does she know, Taylor has been working her magic behind the scenes and is about to give her a run for her plutocrat in the hubby department. Does Brooke Logan stand a chance? Scuttlebutt has it this love triangle isn't going to play out well for Brooke Logan, especially after her son kissed Ridge's son's hubby. Brooke seems to be the goat for any wrong that her son does at Forrester Creations. Plus, Brooke will reportedly accost Steffi in coming days over her hope for the unborn claim. That wouldn't score her any elf points with Ridge Forrester moreover. Do you suppose that this is the end of Brooke and Ridge? Will Taylor get her man back? Or will Brooke be suitable to save her marriage from Ridge's partner?